What is up, all you awesome people? Says John, the community manager. Welcome, people, to 2.4.7.16. That's right, from the depths, 2.4.7.16, the laser rework. And an epically long list of bug fixes, tweaks, and other additions to From the Depths. Boys, are you excited? I am excited. We have all these pretty pictures, all this user interface they're doing. Oh, it's beautiful. I can only imagine what kind of vehicle this guy has broadsiding and then mining and then plane into balloon. I can only imagine what kind of transformer bots this man is building. But let's get to the update. Before we get onto it, actually, I wanna mention how nice this post is, because John even says, we do understand this look is not for everyone. Not everyone likes the new user interface, but we are listening to concerns, dislikes, and welcome any awesome suggestions. Does that include non-awesome suggestions? Because I might have a few. Like watercolor. Like that watercolor. Boy, change that watercolor. Make it look pretty. I know you can do it. I know From the Depths has the power. I think I saw a review somewhere that says the game looks a little too cartoony for their taste. I can kind of agree with that. That's not the point. Let's get to the update. So they did do a whole laser overhaul, and I'll show you the patch notes after this. All of it is just lasers. It's all. So if you have Lasercraft and they appear to be a little weaker now, don't worry, they're using less energy, and you just probably have to rebuild them, kind of tweak them a little bit, but we can go down through all of this a little bit. I just want to point out some of the more important things, like laser shields now do not use energy, only power. I didn't really know they used energy in the first place. No, there's that. Smoke is now less effective, which is a big thing, because it used to be 85% multiplicatively, so if you have 2 layers of smoke, it's like 15% of the 15%. Now it's 25%. I'm confusing everyone. I'm just gonna move on to something even cooler than that. So they have video blocks now, not just like you put a block down, it's a video block. No, you can stream video. You can watch YouTube. I mean, it'd be cool if you can watch Twitch TV on these, but I know you can put any URL of any video on there. Probably even local files if you're just playing single player, I would assume. And you can also tap into remote cameras on other vehicles now, on turrets and things, and display them in real time. I don't know how much resources that would take, like how hard that would be on your computer, but that's cool. I already put those on most of my turrets and vehicles, like the little remote control cameras. But if those same cameras can broadcast video like that, that's awesome. It would suck, however, if it's a different camera than the remote control cameras. Like if you have to put a video block camera. I'll discover that later when I launch the game. I haven't, this is just the update. I'm just seeing the update. But what I'm most excited for, we're not even halfway through the forum post, but what I'm most excited for is this little sentence here. This is a sentence here. Lastly, we come to what is going to be happening at Brilliant Skies for the next 2 weeks. After compiling a list of frequent suggestions and issues some players were having, we shall be working on the following among a number of other issues and additions. Wow, this sounds really important, like really, really important. One of the most discussed topics on Discord is Steam balancing. Okay, We've read so many awesome ideas and suggestions, and the most common is scaling up steam power. Wait, what? Scaling up. You have like 5-meter boilers now, right? Anyway, they want to make it cheaper to run steam as you use larger boilers, sacrificing space for efficiency. Okay, makes sense. I can't see this being a great thing. I feel like it's going to encourage the bigger ship, bigger dick meta a little more. Really, is that a good thing to do? Well, a good thing to do, anyway, could possibly be tank tracks. Although I could say maybe you could have a button to just turn a wheel into a tank track, or if you put them together, it forms a tank track, maybe. Why not have block interactions like that in From the Depths, where if you put some things next to each other... My tongue is like really twisted for whatever reason. If you put 2 blocks next to each other, they interact. You know, like in the olden days of From the Depths, you put 2 wood blocks next to each other, they form a different shape of wood. Why not have wheels form tracks if you put them next to each other like that? Or if you put them like thick-wise, they form double-wide wheels. Why not have steam boilers do that? Why not have resource blocks do that? Why not have ammunition do that? Well, anyway, I am going on a rant here. Let's get down to it. They're working on tank tracks. And in some other interesting news, Gladion is fixing bugs full-time. It's wonderful. More bugs gone, the better. And in more horrifying news, unfortunately, at least for me, this is a little subjective. I mean, some people, you know, to each their own. Some people like this, some people don't. I saw a Discord post from Nick himself telling people to review the game on Steam, and if it reaches over 90% review, he will add shipgirls to the game. And as you know, in the FTD community, there are quite a number of these things already made. Don't look. Avert your eyes if this is sensitive material for you. I know some viewers can't take this kind of visual stimulus right now. But bear with me here. If the game reaches 90% positive or higher on Steam, they're adding shipgirls. I don't know if that's illegal on Steam or just for, I don't know if it's illegal on Steam for inflating reviews or something, or if it's just illegal in general for that. But whatever happens. I like that, by the way. They ended this on the little gun. But I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the patch notes. I wasn't kidding when I said that most of it is lasers. But you know, I scrolled through the forum post a little bit fast so that we can get to this, because I like explaining it, the patch in depth a little better when I have the numbers in front of me. But for ACBs, they added an ACB controller. Wait, fortresses can now be controlled using ACBs. Does that mean forward, backwards, left, right? Oh, I didn't even know that when I first went through this. I didn't even see that. That's amazing. I thought it was already possible to set a mainframe AI behavior. Oh, they mean like when you click C, those are AI mainframe behaviors. Missile hatches can now be forced open using ACBs. That's interesting, because it used to not be possible to fire missiles using ACBs if the missile hatches weren't open. That's actually really useful to know. That should be a missile change as well, not just an ACB. Like, that should be listed as like ACB missile, because that's important. That's amazing, actually. option to make the avatar immortal in single player. Were you already? Oh no, you weren't already immortal. That's amazing. Those little quality of life changes, you don't even think about that. Wow, thank you, devs. Actually, thank you very much. But that kind of jogs my mind a little bit. For some reason, it reminds me that this last patch, like before this one, it again removed the heads-up display when I took a screenshot. Is that intentional? I didn't see patch notes for that, because I don't see an option to remove it, and I would really like to see my heads-up display when I take a screenshot every now and again. Please and thank you. I love you. Back to the updates. Things that are important. We're going through missile proximity fuse component now has a minimum altitude slider, which is kind of important. Kind of. Don't think it's great on like spamming tiny missiles though, because small missiles can't even have proximity fuses on them. Rest in peace. Can now pull and be pulled by the vehicle. So missiles with a harpoon attached to a winch can now be manually pulled. Don't you need engine power on those though? I believe new missiles, new harpoons, like 3 updates ago, you need engines to run the winches. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I did something with tutorials here. It said tutorial vehicles. I think they're talking about their blocks cannot be accidentally removed by the player. Now used in the first tutorial. When they say tutorial vehicles, I think you can now like make tutorials. Like there's a tutorial button, I'm pretty sure, from the last update. I'll probably put it in the description if I remember what it is. Or if it's a thing, or if I'm not just going crazy. But really, we go down here, and then the horror starts. No, it's actually really good. I like this. I like the laser updates. They kind of made it more efficient. But, oh, gee. Up to here. All right. So all of this is lasers. So this was a whole bunch of stuff. So much, whole bunch of stuff that I skimmed through most of it. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys supply route UI. Ooh, supply route UI. Ooh. But this is all laser stuff. I'm really not going to go through it. Basically, what they did is make lasers useful and not like spaghetti lines of laser barrels, and not take up so much energy you need half of your ship to be engine to run them. So there's that. But they also made them not like death drills. We don't know yet. Someone could find a new exploit, and it could be that they are the newest death drills that can kill you from 5 kilometers away with a pew pew and a snoo snoo, and there you are. You're donesy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Did they add new icons? Did they add new icons? You know what I wish they add? Because the tactical map is so cool. You know, the E menu. It's so good. And it's so cool, and I think the game is meant to be played like that for the most part, with E and M. Why don't they just have some sort of little bit on the user interface that just shows them which view which view the player's in, so that it just reinforces, hey, you can go to E, you can go to M. It's just always a reminder there. Because sometimes it could be more useful. Or sometimes you can put information up on one of the screens that's not on the main screen. Maybe put information on the tactical and the map screen so you don't clutter up the main screen with so much user interface so much. Maybe put all the ammo, fuel, resources on the tactical screen, but just leave like the vehicle health and the bip bop and the beep boop on the main screen in the first person screen. So you have like your player stats, like your player health is a little bigger and more highlighted instead of looking like a vehicle stat. And you have like the weapon you have selected or something. it immerses you more in the first person view, and then you go to tactical view and it gives you all of your ammo and fuel and vehicle health bars and all that good stuff, all that immersive, delicious tactical goodness. And then you go on the map view, and then the map view gives you like the resource view ability and all this, so that you're letting the game be complex while also making it simple. Am I making sense, or am I feel like I lost IQ points explaining that, but I feel like it was a smart thing. So somebody talk to me about it. I'd like to know. User interface stuff. Speaking of user interface stuff, let's look at this. Tree view. Tree view. Tree view? Tree view? Please enlighten me on the tree view. Are you talking tech trees? Please make tech trees. What I mean is, like, please make it so you have a blueprint family that branches out into like multiple variants, and you can save like loadouts of, oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. Ooh, added gifts to behavior menu. Ooh, beautiful. So this is when you go into the C menu, the AI menu, there's more like little actiony, moving icon bits, which is beautiful and amazing. Thank you. Whoever's the artist team who's doing that, thank you. You're amazing. I love you. Many new user interface icons. That's all we need. You don't need to put any more detail in there. That is, thank you. Genuinely. Thank you. But can we get it cleaned up a bit is the thing. You know what I mean? I know you guys are going with like this nice like blue, black, gray, white kind of contrasty style to From the Depths, but I mean, this is coming from a former graphic design student. Okay, I took like one class. Don't judge me. But the lines are a bit thin. Maybe make the borders a bit bigger on the user interface and make everything a little more crisp. Everything's a little too like little pixels everywhere. If you make it kind of, how do I say, like, for some reason it comes to mind the Dark Souls user interface. I know you can just not listen to me about this, but it's smooth and easy to read. Of all games, I don't know why Dark Souls interface. Maybe something more relevant. Look at Ace Combat. Ace Combat's easy to read. The important things are big, broad, on-screen, maybe transparent at times, but they're on-screen, they move with you, they don't disrupt the visual space of the game. Maybe do something like that. Make it so that like the ship's ammo and fuel counters are like displayed as you look at the ship. They're like follow each ship. Maybe each Rambot's health follows each Rambot. Like you see it as a health bar at the bottom of the screen, like a green bar, kind of like a Skyrim health bar kind of thing, but green. Excuse me. Whoa. 6 out of 10 on that one though. Anyway, let's get done with these updates because I feel like we're going on a 20-minute rant here. Oh, this was a bug, I guess, that's labeled as build, bug, big bug, build. All right. Oh, as I look at a cram change, I want to mention that the same Discord post that Nick mentioned, he was going to add shipgirls. He said for the non-shipgirl lovers, he would add cluster cram munitions. Bro, that would just be a reason to use crams. Like, okay, hear me out here. Crams, right? We're supposed to be custom cannons, but like evolved now. They're, you know, make them like, you know how I'm stumbling over my own speech here. You know how old pirate cannons had like grape shot and hook shot and dick shot and Nick shot? Put different shot into cram, not just frag and solid and HE and EMP. What? Oh, put actual like shots. It'd be cool, you know, if you had cluster cram, like grape shot. Okay, I am serious. This is gonna go on forever. Custom jet engines now display the correct max fuel usage. Cool. All right, planet editing. Planets can now safely change the terrain resolution or terrain section size, and planet swapping will work fine. Wonderful. Propulsion control for general PIDs or AI breadboards now correctly works again. Seriously, I need to do this faster. The next time I do this, it'll be much faster. I need to get some practice, though. These are all bugs. We found some new shells. Proximity fuse will not damage the shield projector anymore when hitting a shield. Did it do that before? Was that an exploit I did not know about? Oh my god, beautiful. Fixed shells missing approximately 1 block out of 10. What? That was a thing? That's awesome. Dude, blocks had evasion percentage. That's cool. Video blocks now work in multiplayer. More UI changes, by the way. Wait, aren't there UI changes up here? Okay, guys, it makes it easier for me to do these videos if they're down here. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, but actually, no, I'm not kidding. The patch notes are just easier to read patch notes if they're in the same place. Because they're both 2.4.7 fixes, and to the UI, I'm not even going to read them. Actually, I might read them. Anyway, this has been Spud Cubs with an extremely long patch notes video. Please enjoy the update and have a buoyant day.
Why? Why?